Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you guys are here. Today, I've got a cool little fixed blade that I've been using and beating the hell out of that was gifted to me by Brother Lord Needham. And I really dig it, and I've got some news about this knife and what's coming down the pipe. But first, real quick, I just want to say, again, thank all of y'all, anybody who's taken the time to come in to watch my knife, my EDC content. I appreciate you. If you're so inclined and you haven't had a chance yet, if you'd hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon, it would really help me out. And I want to take a minute and say thank you to all the channel members. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. And now let's talk about this killer little knife. So what I have here is a knife, again, that was gifted to me by Brother Lord Needham, a maker I was not even aware of. This is Carry Development. And yes, this knife has been used, abused. I have put it through paces. Brother Needham had put it through paces. And I just want to share a little bit of information about this knife and where you can find them. And the fact that they're going to be kind of hard to find right now because there is a version 2 coming out very, very soon with some really cool upgrades. So again, this is the Carry Development Hydra. Carry DEV is kind of the logo, what they stamp. And I will put all that in the description so you guys can go find them on Instagram. That's where I know that they hang out. But the first thing you'll notice here is we've got what Javon likes, a very small little fixed blade knife. A knife that I've actually got, I forget what this clip's called. Y'all can put it in the comments. I picked this up at Amazon. It's not a cheap clip by any means, but it really makes the knife easy to go in and out of pocket. I just keep it in my back pocket, so it'll retain itself in my pocket when I pull the little knife. And this little Carry Development Hydra is made out of ADCRV2. It's got Richlite, kind of burgundy, midnight wine colored scales. This ADCRV2 is treated at 61 HRC. This is the Carry Development older logo. They've got different CE or Certificate of Authenticities now that are black, and you'll see those when you go to the Instagram page. But this little guy, again, is the Hydra 400 grit matte Redstone Richlite, which is what that's called, 61 HRC, gunmetal gray Kydex sheath, born date 2/2/2024. Yeah, it's a cool little knife. And like I said, they're going to be getting even cooler because my understanding is this blade has been changed up a little bit and integrates a little bit of a harpoon. And you guys, when you go to the Instagram page, I urge you to take a look at those sketches, those drawings that are getting ready to be built. But I believe we have, I want to say this might even be, let's see, T20. So you got T20 Torx bits or torque bolts that hold the Richlite scales onto the handle. So it's done very, very well. Very deep hardware. And again, just a comfortable little knife. For me, and again, I'm a smaller guy, but I've got a medium to large size hand. But I can get a full 4 on this. And if you had a small lanyard with a bead, small lanyard tail, it would even give you more grip if you had a larger hand. But let's see how this thing cuts. And I can tell you, it has been beating on stuff. And I have been very impressed with it. And I know it's not set up to cut paper, but just look at the grab that it's got. Just very, very nice size. For me, I like a smaller EDC fixed blade, as you guys might or might not know. If you look at my EDC fixed blade videos, you'll see that that's kind of what got me originally into EDC fixed blades and why I'm so into them, because I use them as a supplement to my regular carry. So today, I'm actually carrying this little knife in my back pocket, and I'm carrying this knife in my front pocket. And I've got a slip joint and a flashlight in my right pocket. So that's just kind of how I roll. But I love to roll with the small fixed blade, and this one does really, really well for what I use it for, i.e. opening packages, cutting through cord, cutting through paracord, cutting through zip ties, cutting through straps, you name it. You know, this will pretty much cut through it. I need to get some wood to have here, something with a different texture, so I can show you guys how these things really cut when I cut with them, because this thing is good for if you were going to feather stick, which I wouldn't be feather sticking plastic, but just really anything you need your primary folder for, but you don't want to necessarily break out your folder. These little fixies have been awesome for me. I was trying to get this to cut through. And again, guys, you can't blame the tool when the tool operator, there we go, that's what I wanted to do, when the tool operator is limited. So again, a very nice, hard, sharp, stable edge. I haven't had any issues with it. I've stropped it a couple of times, but it is very sharp. It's about I'd say about a 2/3 hollow or flat grind. You got this nice flat here. Got a really nicely detailed swedge. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then you've got this filed little jimping that I think is super, super neat. It's kind of like a serpentine pattern. And it just feels really good. The sharpening choil has been done very well. It's been cut in where you would want it to be, right? I've got some wicked wax in there, some smuts. But yeah, guys, just a great little slicer, little chopper, little cutter. Let's do a couple of quick size comparisons with some regular folders, like our Civivi Baby Banter and our Benchmade Bug Out. And we'll see that it's much smaller than the Bug Out, a little bit bigger than the Baby Banter. So if we were going to look at some fixed blades, it's going to be smaller than knives like the Guardian 3, which is kind of on the bigger side of what I carry on a daily, or like this Vera Axon, which is also a little on the bigger what I normally carry. So it's not going to be one of your full size or medium size knives. But let's look at it next to our T. Denny Apprentice and our Jacob Creates Chickadee, two of my faves. And you guys will see that it falls in right in that size range. So I like the open grip. I should have brought, let me grab the Piranha, or the Piranha. The TKL Piranha has got a handle that's more reminiscent of the Hydra and might be a little bit better comparison. It's going to be right about the same size as the Piranha, but you'll see that you've got that same nice neutral, what I'd call a 4-finger grip for me. For you guys, you might want to put a little lanyard on there. But yeah, it is a cool little knife. We'll get some dimensions, we'll get a weight, and I'll get you guys out of here with all the information in the description to where you can go to the Instagram and check some of the different knives out. Maybe give him a follow so you know when the V2's coming out if you're interested. V1s are still available and being made. So this is right under 5 3/4, right over 5.5 inches overall. The blade's going to come in at 2.5. The cutting edge is going to come in at 2 1/4. And then the grip, where I like to get it, is going to come in at 3 1/4. Now that is from right here to right here. So that's 3 1/4 inches right there. And guys, this little dude feels good in the hand. I love the Richlite scales. I never really knew, or still don't know, what Richlite is, but they're comfortable. I originally thought it was G10. Very well fit to the full tang EDC V2 knife. There's no displacement. It's done very, very well. And again, the deep T20 hardware makes me wonder and imagine that you could swap those scales out if you wanted to. If you reached out to Carry Development and asked them, they might be selling those. I'm guessing that. So it's 1.8 ounces naked, and this clip's going to be kind of heavy. 2.85 inches or 2.85 ounces fully loaded, which for a 2.5 inch blade, you know me, I'm not an inch per ounce guy anyway, but this carries very well. You could put a pair strap on there or a little Kydex strap on there and it would cut the weight down even more. But yeah guys, this is the Carry Development Hydra. Again, this is a V1. There will be a V2 coming. There'll be a link in the description where you guys can check them out. Thank you, Lord Needham, for hooking me up with this little knife. And thank each and every one of you guys for coming through and taking a look at the crazy shit I do with knives. If you would, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Be up. Peace.